Hello, welcome to Simple Spanish Sentences. This is the fourth video in a playlist on Spanish verb tenses and moods. In it, I'm going to share some sentences that show how to conjugate regular Spanish verbs in the present tense that end in IR. The present tense has a few different uses, and in this video, I'll use it to describe things that happen repeatedly, habitually, or as part of one's routine. To do this, the two verbs I'm going to use are to write, which is escribir, and to live, which is vivir. Conjugating regular IR verbs in the present tense involves two steps. First, we remove IR from the end of the verb, and second, we add the appropriate ending, as shown in the chart below. The sentences that follow will offer specific examples for how this is done. I in Spanish is yo, and to conjugate this, we drop IR and add O. So to say I write, escribir becomes escribo, and to say I live, vivir becomes vivo. I write books is escribo libros. I live in a house is vivo en una casa. You in Spanish when speaking to one person informally is tú, and to conjugate this, we drop IR and add ES. So to say you write, escribir becomes escribes, and to say you live, vivir becomes vives. You write novels is escribes novelas. You live in an apartment is vives en un apartamento. He in Spanish is él, she is ella, and you when talking to one person formally is usted. To conjugate these forms, we drop IR and add E. So to say he writes, she writes, or you write, escribir becomes escribe, and to say he lives, she lives, or you live, vivir becomes vive. Because these are conjugated the same way, I'll include pronouns in some of these sentences just to clarify who's doing the action. He or she writes with Pablo is él, or ella escribe con Pablo. You write with Pablo is usted escribe con Pablo. Maria lives with Isabel is Maria vive con Isabel. And you live with Isabel is usted vive con Isabel. We in Spanish is nosotros or nosotras, and to conjugate this, we drop IR and add IMOS. So to say we write, escribir becomes escribimos, and to say we live, vivir becomes vivimos. We write with Pablo is escribimos con Pablo. Maria and I live with Isabel is Maria y yo vivimos con Isabel. You in Spanish when speaking to multiple people informally and in Spain is vosotros or vosotras. And to conjugate this, we drop IR and add I with an accent, S. So to say you write, escribir becomes escribis, and to say you live, vivir becomes vivis. You write books with Pablo is escribis libros con Pablo. You and Maria live in a house with Isabel is tú y Maria vivís en una casa con Isabel. They in Spanish is ellos or ellas, and you when talking to multiple people is ustedes. To conjugate these forms, we drop IR and add EN. So to say they write or you write, escribir becomes escriben, and to say they live or you live, vivir becomes viven. Because these are conjugated the same way, I'll include pronouns in some of these sentences, just to clarify who's doing the action. They write novels with Pablo is ellos or ellas escriben novelas con Pablo. You write novels with Pablo is ustedes escriben novelas con Pablo. Maria and Martha live in an apartment with Isabel is Maria y Marta viven en un apartamento con Isabel. And you and Maria live in an apartment with Isabel is tú y Maria viven en un apartamento con Isabel. And finally, to review these conjugations, for yo, it's vivo and escribo. For tú, it's vives and escribes. For él, ella, and usted, it's vive and escribe. For nosotros or nosotras, it's vivimos and escribimos. For vosotros or vosotras, it's vivís and escribís. And for ellos, ellas, and ustedes, it's viven and escriben. That's all for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did and would like to support this channel, you can do that in a number of ways. Also, if you noticed any mistakes, feel free to let me know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching and take care.